Oh, fuck. I recorded early. Shit. Fuck, why did I click the button? 1 second. Don't look. This doesn't count. It's coming. Okay. That was a waste of 45 seconds, but we'll just roll with it. Oh, God. Okay, so we're going back in. We're probably going to meet my arch nemesis Kuno this video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's where the corpse is. I don't remember much from this game. I fucking remember Kuno. That little slut. We got more people to talk to.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
I'm not going to push it. I trust my empathy, even though I shouldn't. We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I just don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
Oh, weird.
This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Okay.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
To the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think.
South?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other end of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
What? What does that mean? I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Okay, that's
no
all
problem.
for now. Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course.
Okay, I gotta go.
I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Okay, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Okay, she hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you, lady. Can I put them on? Oh, weird. The drip. Look at him. It's called fashion, honey. Look it up. I want to take this med pack. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to get my health back up. Okay, I think there's like 2 more people to talk to. 1 or 2 more. I know it's a lot of talking, not a lot of action so far. There are balls inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. What about this?
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Oh. Good mailbox, pat it. Or fuck you mailbox, kick it. I'll pat it. I pat it.
The box seems happy.
Nice.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Okay. I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankfully even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
I'm gonna kick the mailbox. I'm gonna regret this. I'm sorry, mailbox. I fucked up my foot.
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
What a stupid slut I am. Why would I do it?
You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't.
Oh.
Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Totally. I understand. It was a low blow. I just wanted to know if something would shake out of it. I thought like there would be a secret. What is this? It's like a... The book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on the cover. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. I see. This is like a stall. It's covered by this light, and I really couldn't tell. Oh, there's tons of books. Let me read all this shit. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Brio Dario culture. It promotes freedom and roaring upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. That's the second time that's been mentioned, I think.
Hello, sir. Step right in.
Hello,
the store
Annette.
is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is red from the cold. I am the law.
I know, sir.
She stomps her feet to feel
Are
warmer.
you interested in a new and exciting book?
Kinda. What kind of store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I do see that in the window now that you mention it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
Hold your horses, little girl.
I'm losing it. What is the book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Okay, what's the
A
postcard?
postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What is a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards. My
Okay.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Let's ask some questions.
Sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling
Feel
something.
free to step in and browse our wares.
Yep. And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Maybe I should have a word with the store owner.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Can I get her like a coat? Shouldn't you be at school
I
or
do
something?
my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Kind of true.
Mum says it's peachy.
How's
She
business
was a
going?
little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
This sounds rather serious. I should look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, they're plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed
Nothing
businesses?
really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about this.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay. Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Is that bad?
Crime is a deviation from the law, punishable by either a civil or criminal sentencing. It's what the law prevents.
Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Huh, well, what does a cop look like?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important to police work. It's your brains.
Head? Yes.
Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Soul or grit? No, not the grit. It says total. You gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy looks like. I'm gonna say soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
A policeman's gonna have the right stuff and ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
Correct.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Oh no, it's a 50-50 chance. I want to get this right because I want her to be inside. Because I can see she's afraid of the curse. I can see she's cold. That's giving me extra points on the roll. But I want... What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady
Maybe I can get
and she
more.
has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about the book where man and lady business doesn't work
I
out?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup? I think I'm not over my ex-wife.
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life, phantom limb stuff.
No, I don't know.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Yeah, and it drags on for years and years with no resolution in
The girl
sight.
is at a loss for words.
Each of you filling with resentment and bitterness for having ruined each other's
She
lives.
shifts and sways on her feet.
I wish I could
looking
stop.
confused and uncomfortable. Stop. There's no need for this. It's in your power to change the subject.
I'm going to change it because I think it's going to hurt my roll. I got a skill point. How do I use it? Oh, God. Overwhelming. Okay. Inland Empire is the obvious one. Is there a way to see like what I get for the points? Psych base. All these get +5. -1 for my items. Okay, I'll work on this in a second. Oh, can I add to the base of some of these? No. Okay, I'm going to keep talking. What about the poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written like really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone's poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Well, yeah, sometimes you gotta write about real things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Okay.
Maybe some about other books?
So composure. If I can put a skill point in composure, right? Bonus from items, motoristics base. I feel like I don't need to put a point into my empathy because I'm already so juiced in empathy. You know what I mean? But then this little flashing square, I'm going to put one in composure. Okay. Okay. Now we have a high chance. 72%, don't fuck me.
You
My
failed to
asshole, are you
deduce
serious?
anything substantial. She waits intently.
I want to reload. I want the girl to like me. Oh, but then I have to do that in all these conversations again. Why? It's second 73% that I failed. Fuck. I gotta reload. I gotta reload for the girl. Listen, skip forward like 45 seconds. I want the little girl to like me. She's out in the cold, and I think I can help her. Okay, what do? We go talk to this lady.
The RCM. We don't see a lot of police around. Of course.
Okay.
What? Oh,
Directions.
She's relieved.
Where am I?
He knows where we are.
Up in the
It's
north?
there.
In the
Just-
east?
Rows of stalls.
Kind of fish
It's there.
market? East?
It's there.
In
West?
the west is.
That's
No
all?
problem.
What the
Excuse-
fuck?
She's uncomfortable.
Never mind.
She shifts.
Who are you?
I am.
Cool.
I have.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But
Well,
oh,
as you.
Don't worry.
okay.
Thank you.
I have to
Of
leave.
course.
Her gloves.
Give me your gloves. Okay, we're gonna put on the gloves. We're back in it. Okay, and then what else did we do? We went and fucked with the box. We looked at this. We fucked with the mailbox. We empathized with the mailbox.
This Koslova.
I'm not gonna kick it this time. That would be stupid and completely fucking
The
unnecessary.
box seat. Eat shit, pig. Fuck.
I feel
the
you,
milk,
mailbox.
And then suddenly. you
Okay. Let me use that little health point there. Okay. We go look at all these. I'm so sorry. I didn't want the little girl to not like me. I've lost a 72% chance again. I put a point into composure just to be sure. Okay. Okay, we're going back. We're almost there.
Hello, sir.
I am the law.
Are you interested?
What kind of story?
Whoa. Whoa.
What's a
That
book?
is a-
She is
Postcard?
unfair.
What's a board game?
My pleasure.
Ask you
Okay, sir.
questions. What's your
Kindly
name?
Feel free to step.
Why are you
A
standing on
sudden
the
gush of
cold?
wind turns the pages of the books on the counters.
Such
She
a good
covers
trooper
her.
you are.
Thank you, sir. I
Shouldn't
do
you be
my
at
studies
school?
at home. Mum says
Behind her, the
Curse
window is
in what way?
cursed in the way that makes them say
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But
I
we
should look
We
into
can
it.
go.
Yes. Please do look at our
What do you know about the failed
Nothing
businesses?
really, sir.
What about the
He
cursed?
does not know such.
Stroke a
Maybe I
chin.
can tell you.
crime
Crime fiction
business.
is about murders or burglaries. You don't look much like a police.
does a cop
Didn't mean
look
to
like?
offend, sir. Sorry.
It's your
help.
head.
No.
I'm so sorry, soul.
If you say so. Maybe
Almost
you can
there.
show me some real police work, sir.
Okay, we're back at this. Who are these
I think
people?
that's why people read them.
Can I become famous?
I don't know about that, but I imagine why would they do that, sir?
Because I'm a superstar cop.
That's so cool.
What is
It's that-
romance?
Or there could be those are
Okay, I'm almost there. I'm so sorry. We're almost there.
That's not in romance books, sir.
I'm shallow. I need this
haven't-
tiny child to like me.
You can take the girl. Stop.
Okay, we got the level up. Now I feel burdened about putting it into composure, though. Kind of feel like I shouldn't fucking do that, huh? Here, I'm gonna level it up into Actually, yeah, I'll level it up. Accept, and then
Maybe some
I'm
of our
gonna
other
see her around. I'm gonna save. Quick save.
every snowflake
cheese.
is like a little.
The girl
We got
keeps
it.
her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands
What
folded?
do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show
Is your
them.
mom beating you? I
The
swear to
lieutenant
God.
stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your
And
nails.
you knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
It's super simple for a detective such as
Well-
myself.
That proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother's pressure.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in
It
town.
was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
That was a masterclass move, kid. Whatever. I don't need to prove myself to you. Never mind. You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back
The
quickly.
lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
And I'm having a grand
I
time.
sure hope you are, sir.
She rubs her red nose.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you.
I have
The
a 70.
whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Time to get ass
Somehow.
blasted by another 72%.
Because you
We
know
got
each
it.
other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and
You've
forth.
been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Oh no, does he think I'm a pedophile? Party eyes.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
What's a gurning?
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now.
Hell yeah.
Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me? So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
See you around, Annette? Okay. It was worth it to save Scum. Oh. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. John Koss from Iguania. Why? What does that even mean? That was a book? I should go and talk to her mom, tell her to fucking let her kid inside. I get that you need to make money. Like, I understand. Like, you gotta keep this afloat and shit, but... One second. Gift books and molten candy.
The display rack
Oh.
is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
Hyundai. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Oh my god, I hate her mom instantly.
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start
What
with?
does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
I now wish I had gone with the physical build only so I could beat this woman to death with my bare hands. I know that's a quick shot off the hip, but I feel it. Her name is fucking Plicence or whatever.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Look through the
Rows
display.
and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man.
Hell yeah. Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal
I was
and the
gonna-
sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the false god. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundal, the Hyundal colonies. Man from Hyundal and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundal and the snow crabs.
Oh,
Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
is that all?
Not even close.
Oh God.
Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundal under the lake. Man from Hyundal, Hyundal burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundalaman, and so much more.
All right. Do any of the books call out to me?
Nothing of interest.
We missed another
Only
72%,
silence
baby.
And the cosmic back.
72% is not a trustworthy fucking number, it turns out. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. There's a lot of bookshelves I can look at here. The books collect the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. What do we got on this one?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Storekeep, what board games do you have?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Graubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Look at the
Are you
lieutenant.
actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Look at me. Who'd want to have a kid with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization. Then
Very
set off
good.
to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
I'm in.
It'll cost 12 real.
What are all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff.
Highly
you can
immoral.
still buy them, though.
No entity summoning for my child. Look through the pile of Wirral-related
An
items.
endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure gamebook titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything catch my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth my time to go through all of these. Can I go into this back curtain? She's probably gonna stop me, right?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles.
Do I have
from the
another
curtains.
level up? No, I don't. So why was this lit up? What does this 2 mean? Interesting. I don't know what these numbers mean. Or the 2 diamonds. Maybe I can only level it up twice. Okay, sorry.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtain?
Now, please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Are you trying to like Jedi mind
Oddly
trick me?
enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I'm gonna wait to like force that issue until after I talk to her because I don't want to fuck up anything. Okay, let's see what we got on the counters here. A quaint picture of a brochet, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Is that a map?
Several maps have been
Nice.
attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Look at the map.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
What else?
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Nice.
Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol, with a radius of 80 kilometers. Still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
Okay. Can I see the cities on the
You
islands?
can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star.
I'm losing my mind. 1
Lost
second.
little pearls of light, tiny fires.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of coastlines and connections.
I'm
to
skipping
other
through
worlds.
some of this. There's a lot of,
Words
it's very
past
wordy about islands.
Icelandic, unknown to you. You have little idea what perhaps they are gods.
Whoa.
Gods of distance and outer dust.
Weird.
The north
I'm
to
just
the
gonna go
east,
through
Huron.
these.
You feel you're just west of Coal City.
Okay.
It's not still.
Can I
I'm
buy
sorry,
these?
officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is it so cheap?
That old thing. It's from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far.
Ooh.
For some reason.
I can steal it?
A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Okay. I could try to steal it. I might do that in a minute. It auto-saved. They're encouraging me to go for it. Another boring book. Just discard it here. I think I'm going to go for it because it
The
auto-saved.
maps look
We're going to
old
save
and
scum.
faded.
I'm a bad
Your
man.
eye slowly.
I didn't get it.
Perhaps
Oh,
not.
the lieutenant noticed. Shh, don't worry about that, lieutenant. Don't worry about that. Listen. You're not going to remember a thing. Here we go. Don't worry, lieutenant. I rolled 2 4s and I still didn't get it. We got one more try.
The maps look old and faded. You're slowly.
No.
Perhaps.
Okay, one more. Listen. Last time it doesn't count. I just one little robbery. Is it the 90-cent map I'm stealing? Because that's like fucking barely even worth it. One more.
The maps look old.
I need a
and
12.
faded. Your eye
So,
catches a map.
I have
of
3 in
Insulinda,
this, so I have to roll
a
9.
map of Revachol. Slowly.
Nope. Fuck. Don't worry. Don't. I just want to steal from her. I don't like the bookstore lady. I'm save scumming this. I don't like the bookstore lady. I want to steal her map. Fuck this chick.
Several maps. The maps
Don't
look
worry.
old and faded.
Give it.
Slowly. You move.
I have as much of a chance to get this as I do to miss like the 72% chancers, and I can't get this, and I've missed like 3 72%
The
chances.
maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map. Slowly.
Bro, I'm getting dicked. Sorry. This is taking a second. This episode's had a couple little save scum problems. I'm taking this map. I don't like her.
Look old and faded. You're slowly.
Fuck my ass. It's a 1 in 4. I've done this like 6 times. It's a 1 in 4. Why are you closed? I just need to roll a 9.
The maps look old.
It's not
and
even that
faded.
high.
Slowly. You move your.
How's this possible? I'm getting dicked. I wish to rob this woman. I would kill her if I had my service weapon.
The maps look
Yeah.
old and faded. Slowly.
Fuck my ass. Listen. This is part of the game. It's a mechanic. They auto-saved it. I didn't.
The maps look up. This Ozon, Lauren, in the
what?
north.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
The oak you have lit. Perhaps they are gods. God slowly.
Fuck. Bro, I can't roll a fucking 5 and a 4. Are you for real? It's not that complicated. It's just a medium roll. It's not even a high roll. It's like a medium roll.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded.
Oh my god. I'm actually getting fucking ass blasted by this game. I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to be this long. It was supposed to be a quick little save scum. Okay, we're getting better at the load strat though.
And faded. Slowly.
Nope, we rolled a 4. Let's go. Okay. Shh, don't worry. It's almost over. How was your day? You said you have to monitor soon. You might be listening to this while shoveling. How's shoveling going? Text me. Just talk to me while this is happening.
The maps look
I'll
old
make up
and
for
faded.
it.
Slowly.
I rolled an 8 instead of a 9. Ooh, yeah. How's it going? Listen, it's only because I hate her.
Old and faded. Slowly.
Bro! It's a 72% chance. I feel like every dice game I've ever played, the dice are fucking weighted.
The maps look old and faded. Slowly.
Fuck! Listen, I can't apologize again. It doesn't mean anything anymore, because if I was sorry, I wouldn't keep doing it. It's for 90 real too. It's not even worth it.
Slowly.
Oh, God. All right, 3 more. 3 more and then I give up.
The maps look old and faded. You peek
that
at
easy.
Stalky, waiting for her to be distracted.
It's that easy.
When she's not looking, you deftly rip the map off the bulletin board and pocket it. You're now the proud owner of a map of Martinez.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, did not even cost that much.
Yeah. Get fucked it, lady. Okay, I'm gonna quickly peek through these books.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime.
Look through the shelves.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf,
Medicinal
it serves
advice.
to wholeness. When it's up to your mind, it's your
Blah, blah,
own
blah.
fault if you're ill.
Does it
The
say
book
anything else?
This is just mundane garbage.
Oh, wait.
What's even paranatural about this?
Oh, wait, there's something important here. This is about the curse.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl.
What's the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What's this book all
The
about?
book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines,
Hell yeah.
and folk remedies involving the pearl, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl.
I got one of those
Even
laying around.
better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Okay, got a little kinky. Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey.
Now
that
you have
been
my
aged
attention.
In the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pearl and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale aged liqueur
Among
do?
other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
I need it. I need it. My fucking liver is fucked. I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pearl. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude.
Perfect.
Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Anything else?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Certainly, I certainly don't need that, or I probably need that.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough.
Okay, last bookshelf. I'm so sorry. This turned into a little bit of a
plaque on the
gurney.
shelf reads, biography. Browsing
see.
through
Biographies.
suddenly, next.
I really must insist.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you.
Okay, bitch. Time to get policed. Here we go. Kim, I need to borrow your gun.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, fuck.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough that you can give me some money. I feel like there will be an opportunity to ask later. I'm not going to ask that. A curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
So you're the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high pitched, as if it gives it more
She
penetration.
has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
The girl outside mentioned this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette?
Oh, I shouldn't have said
I
that.
will have a word with her.
I just narked.
This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Your daughter's the one standing outside, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Are you fucking performance reviewing your fucking your 11-year-old?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how
10.
well she lured.
My
10.
precious. Her
She's a
dedication
10.
brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I get she's a trooper, all right. She looks like she can take it, but it's actually wearing her down. You know she's been biting her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's
Oh,
such a
God.
disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Oh, God, I
Part of
hate her.
hers too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about
She
it.
can if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
I agree, but like that's not something you need to learn at 11. Like you shouldn't be working a job. That's like 20-year-old
Come
stuff.
on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. This is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception. What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality. One
Yes.
where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There.
Okay, good.
I don't know what to
did
say
it.
to you.
It was important
My
that I
husband,
scummed.
He tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband,
My husband is completely different. Of course.
Of course. She told me she doesn't go to school.
she's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education.
Ugh.
She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Ugh, is she an only
Yes,
child?
I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Is this husband Annette's
Yes.
father?
My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Coron.
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
All
The
right.
woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
No, Game, you fucked up. She's not outside. Farewell for now. Annette, I have saved you.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
What are you doing?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like,
got a
thanks for
hat.
helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Okay, I get it. I can look like... Wait, where'd you
Just
get it?
what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
A detective hat.
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my
Okay.
homework now.
I got
before
something.
Mum notices.
It was worth it to help Annette. Dick Mullen hat. Oh, nice. It just gives me +1 encyclopedia. Oh, hell yeah, dude. No more fucking around in this town. Okay, we're gonna quick save and we're gonna get in that curtain. I gotta get in there.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Examine the trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
That sounds like a cursed object. That sounds like a
Aside
totem.
from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut.
We
before
open
you.
the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers playing nervously.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too...
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer and I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hands fly over her mouth, baffled by her own
I'm
bluntness.
sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
What? Okay. But I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now,
I'm
go.
going in.
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say.
I agree.
There is something mysterious about the curtains.
Oh no.
Be careful.
My consciousness is arguing.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart.
You
What's it?
see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay. That's my problem. Oh, we got the Japanese curse door with the talismans. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. An androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
First, check your posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this.
I do got this.
With
I
one
feel it.
shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Check my
The
surroundings.
room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Okay, 58% chance. Yep. Okay, we got it. Whew. Get in that ass. Oh! I thought I got it. It didn't open.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the
Okay.
door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other
Nice.
side.
Okay.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash the door again, wordless. Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck the system." Smash into the door and say, "Freeze, dirtbags." Smash into the door and say hands up now. Smash into the door and say fuck, it hurts. Wordless. We're a silent type for this moment only. Because we're a superstar! I'm a superstar. I hope there's not actually a problem in here. I don't have my gun yet. There's some weights. We're getting swole. Sand is dripping from a punching bag. The poster says Cetius Fortius and the rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars, they look unsafe. We take a shot put ball. We get some reps in. How's our deadlift?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
Hell yeah.
Lift them. Why does it feel so familiar?
8% chance, huh? Is this because I'm a
No,
weightlifter?
It's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Oh, as a wrestler.
A memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
I'm almost able to do it, but I'm not going to take the chance right now. I have to get a 14. Oh, Kim wants to talk to me. Oh, fuck, Kim. What's up, Kim?
What is this place?
Looks like a gym.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with
I
his
doubt
foot.
the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Okay.
Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Okay.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
All right. Kim's not a believer. I have a shot put ball worth $14. Got the map. Where's my flashlight? All right. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, I got flashlight mechanics. Okay, the hallway's blocked by old window panes and debris. Let's go, Kim. We're on the trail. This house is huge. It's a demijohn of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Air rotors covered in spider webs that they remind you of blades. We found $3 whole. Yes, a naked mannequin torso. I'm hype on the $3. I have no money. I already find this decision to be worth it. There's lots of stuff in the dark over here. Let's check in here. More money, please. Hell yeah, another $1.50. That's huge. Let's go over here. There's a nice little map.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Let's step away. I'm not gonna fuck with it at this exact second. I want to look at everything first.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It
Okay.
looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
Okay, what am I
Radio
looking at?
frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something
You
medical
think
here.
so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Okay.
Looks like a surveillance program.
Who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
If it's a game, then who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like all of this is gone, left unrealized.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say
Schedule.
that?
I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay. We got some more stuff. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay. Before I click on more important shit, let's look over here. See if I can find something. We're going upstairs. Okay, I don't want to go that way yet. Every direction I choose is wrong. We'll go over here. Okay, there's a skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. We found a $50 filament memory. What? What is that? This filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Ooh, okay. Is that what that computer over there is? Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Okay, so let's go fuck with this little map.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Nice.
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin.
Vara Hamira, a high welkin.
Of course.
His face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The
Okay.
Haldor,
Whittler.
the Dwarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Who are these creatures?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Well, this has been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what?
Look at the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine. A much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, the heat-death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe.
Inspect the
This
schedule.
is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The grand scheme of production and money.
Keep reading.
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
I have that.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but outside,
Okay.
a cold wind.
Let's go look at the computer.
The dusty radio computer sleeps.
Turn
The
it on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The
Continue.
filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Yeah, I understood. Insert the production
Like
schedule.
a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
We'll play
A
it.
bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader?
Wait, is this a real person? You mean the glowing thing I just put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh no.
You should ask her for a hint.
A password. Can I get a hint?
No.
Fuck. Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Okay.
Now, can you please repeat
I don't know the password.
received? I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords ever.
Fortress accident.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why'd you call me Fortress Accent?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Okay. Do you have any other information?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What are you, machine? Are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Okay.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Okay.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still.
Print?
Nothing happens.
Okay,
The
remove.
filament slides out.
Okay. We need to find a password.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Looks like an undercover failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How were they planning on doing
Through
that?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Okay.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Okay. Has anyone ever done
Not
this?
to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
What do you think happened?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
And this was a role-playing
Indeed,
game?
Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game. With
Okay.
death thrown in.
The We Roll board
Indeed,
game?
It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just to play cheap money. They'd be insane if they
yes,
thought. Yeah.
especially in here.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and the rats cross the floor around your
Let's
feet.
keep moving.
Okay. If I go through there, am I going to leave? Okay. I'm not going to go through there. It said it seems like a copy of the We Roll board game, and that's one of the board games that I saw in the bookstore. So maybe in a bit, I'll go back and take a look for that.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. What an
Okay.
odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock harder.
Still nothing.
Knock harder.
Those curtains prove
I need to
be
stop
surprising.
fucking
Can you
pushing
please
my
try
luck.
to refrain from attacking random things?
This is not random. This is significant. I want to see what's on the other side.
Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily?
The lieutenant asked, but you can see a spark of curiosity in his eyes.
In any case, there's no way we can get in right now.
Okay. Okay. My bad. I need to stop punching shit. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Oh. Those are fresh shoes. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. What is this? Postcard? La Delta 51. Can I look at this? Prepaid Delta something. It doesn't look like it's worth anything. Or like I can get a secret out of it. Okay, I can't get in there yet. I think I've done everything. So I gotta find the password, and I think it might be in that Welkin game. Or at least there might be a hint to it in the Welkin game. Oh god. I thought this would lead outside. Money, please. And some magnesium. Oh, that ups my morale. Okay, I understand. There's a big bear here with a fridge in its stomach.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice
The
bear.
lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Gotta crack
A
that
gust
bad
of
boy
freezing
open.
cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Gasp.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look
The
inside.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door.
This feels
The fridge
important.
is huge.
I forget that there's like a murder mystery happening in the background, so this little secret base could be important. Take a note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Huge.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Okay.
Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay, we're gonna
A
examine
friendly
the ice cream.
cartoon bear smiles back at you from a
Okay.
glossy cellar.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Okay, they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper
I
carnivore.
know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Because it's still
The
on.
fridge buzzes with energy.
Okay, we closed the door. What else we got going around here? An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. The wall collapsed. There's like a crematorium or like a chute.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Okay. Okay, what is this furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly
No
peeks
one has
inside.
used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire.
Look inside the
It's
furnace.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
Smear your hands
A
with
lush
coal.
layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Let's do it.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What What are you doing?
I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmarian warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Authority. 72%.
You can feel your cheeks
Every
turn red
time.
under the lieutenant's gaze. You look like a kid.
Fuck
Thank
it.
you.
Whatever.
So,
I don't want to kick
where
it. It's
were
good.
we?
I don't have the health points to fucking give it a kick. All right, let's look at that note. I almost forgot instantly. Use the interact button in the inventory. I'm trying, man. Interact. Oh, it's up
The
there.
note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the
Someone
note.
has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio.
That's Kuno,
so
probably.
I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker.
Okay.
Please take it home.
Another filament?
ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Suliswaf.
Okay, I remember. I wonder who
Looks
wrote
like
the note.
someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a
That's a
hurry.
plausible hypothesis.
Who's the
Some
illiterate
local
ginger kid?
miscreants, probably.
It's
There are
Kuno.
tons of them running around in Martinez, ready to stir up trouble. We usually dispatch our junior officers to deal with them.
Do you have any idea where the ice cream
I don't
maker
know.
is?
I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fruit.
And then
It
filament
belongs
memory.
inside
It's like the production sketch.
Okay. Then we can interact
The
with the
wall
map.
map features
Trace
your
the map.
final.
Wait, does this
For a
actually
more
matter?
detailed view of the map, go to your
Okay, I got you. Okay. Ice cream maker's probably down south here. This looks like an ice cream maker. Oh, the flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Ooh, I like hidden doorways. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Okay.
It's too dark to see in.
Shine a
There
shine a
is,
light.
yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yes.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock
Okay.
in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
Take the
That's a
rifle.
rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Okay. What does this mean?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Okay. That's sick. I found a rifle. Someone has stuck some busted guns into the ceiling. What can I do with it? Can I shoot this thing? It said inoperable. It's only worth $11? It's worth less than the shock put ball. I thought you said this shit was mint. Okay, here's the ice cream thing. You're about to be home from work, so I gotta wrap up here pretty quick. A frozen ice cream maker. Yeah, let me in on that.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Crack open
You
the
slip
lid.
your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a
I
good
have
grip.
the pry
Pry
bar.
bar would come in handy.
From the car.
If you want to try again,
equip the
Okay.
pry bar.
Yeah, I fucking understand, assholes.
this orange machine
Oh,
is
it's
buzzing
still-
like an old
pry bar's not
submarine.
strong enough?
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top, and turning the crank
Okay.
feels oddly. It's all gone now. You'll
What?
never become a poet. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure?
Okay, sorry, 1 second. I need a better pry bar. Ooh, I got some healer. That's good, because I am not great.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something
Unplug.
close to you.
Why did you do that?
It's not blood. It's black. It's not like the
The
red one.
lieutenant raises his brows. Somewhere, a machine
Okay,
hums
okay,
along
okay.
with the current. An
Unplug.
electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Unplug.
Something close.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant.
Okay, so I unplugged both the cables because the bear at the very least doesn't need to be plugged in. I found a sick mesh tank top. Is that worth wearing over my shirt? Kind of. We'll see. Okay, I need to find a better pry bar, which makes me sad because I really wanted that other filament. Oh, we got some more. Oh, money on the ground. Money, please. 45 cents. We take it. We're up to a cool $8. I need $100 to pay for my room. Okay, now that I've turned the bear off, is there anything different?
Eyes
No. Okay. We got the furnace. We got everything. Okay, I'm going to save here. Good games. This one took a little longer. It's very wordy this time, and it's going to be really wordy, but this one was slightly more boring for me than the last one, but I think it's not a problem. It's just that, like, what we were working through. Okay, love you.